All right, bro. I really just want to talk and yap. What the hell is going on in the UK? I'm no expert in the UK or whatever. I don't really keep up with their affairs too much, but I looked into it a little bit and I was talking to my girlfriend or whatever. And one of their big problems right now is I can't say it on YouTube, I don't think, but the R word, bro. If you don't know, then you're too young or something. But yeah, dude, people are getting R worded a lot in the UK and it's bad. And so I was crunching numbers, bro, and I was talking to my girlfriend and I crunched out the math and I I did it like in front of her and we both pretty much came to a conclusion that it was about 250 a day. 250 people being R-worded a day in the UK. That is crazy. Now, I actually just searched it up. What is the daily average? And it comes out to 193. So, but I did that like a year ago, maybe. And now we're in 2026. So obviously things change or whatever. But I would say that was pretty close. That was a pretty close estimate because I was looking at like population, how many cases get reported a month, all this stuff. But the thing is, those are confirmed. 193 confirmed a day. Okay. And I'm not going to come up here and be racist, but everyone knows it's the fucking immigrants coming in and just R-wording everybody. And I just don't understand why the government is allowing it to happen. There's a lot of conspiracy theories or whatever. One popular one, I guess, is that, yeah, dude, the working class, I guess, in the UK, essentially, I would just say it, bro. The white people, pretty much, predominantly, essentially, they are just asking for too much, bro. They want, retirement plans. They want high paying, jobs. They want good hours. They want too much. They want a pension, all this shit. Okay. And where versus if they can just import a bunch of illegals, they will literally do all the work for like cheaper. They're not going to complain and bitch because they're all coming from pretty much corrupt governments anyway. They're not going to complain about this fucking government, the one that treats them a little bit better. That's the theory, bro. I'm not saying that's what's going on, but yeah, I want to get back to the R words, bro. I didn't say it, but yeah, the number is higher than that. 193, the number is higher because those are confirmed and there are so many that go unconfirmed because for one, you can only have so many police on the case, so many people working it, so many people always like, bro, just imagine that, bro. That's like insane. That's actually insane. 193 at least is the number you're looking at. So honestly, I would say the number I came up with, 250, is probably more about right, but that was also me factoring in confirmed. So, I mean, it could be higher, bro. That is insane per day. That's what's happening in the UK right now. And it just seems like there's no sign of it getting better. And their government's like off the rails. They're trying to make them give IDs to get on YouTube, to get on basically fucking the internet at that point. At this point, and people will speak out against it. And the thing is the R wordist, they are not getting arrested, bro. They are protected by the government. They give them hotels that are better than some apartments that people pay for, just to these people coming in on boats. And I mean, that's what it is, dude. Oh shit. Okay, so 193. Sorry, I gave you bad information. 193. This is a report from 2022. So I cranked the numbers about a year ago, less, probably more like 6 months ago, and it came out to 250, and that's documented. So that's yeah, that's a lot, bro. Is what I'm saying. I just feel like it's a problem that definitely the people in UK are not overlooking, but people here, we don't really care what goes on in the UK or whatever. But I just feel like everyone obviously can come together and agree, like, yeah, this is bad. What the fuck are they doing wrong? So I don't know, dude. But like I was saying, the government is persecuting people who are like racist against the immigrants and shit. And it's like, bro, these people, if you just watch some videos, bro, like Tyler Alvera, watch the videos of people who go, and this is not even the UK. This is like just Europe almost as a whole, like in France, Spain. Just watch these videos. Like the Eiffel Tower is all people who are foreign and they're selling cheap Timu fucking little Eiffel Towers for like $5 a piece when they buy like 20 for $1 on T. It's all fucked up, bro. There's scammers and they act like they run the streets. People try to record it and they're like, "Oh, no cameras, no cameras." Like they're the police or something. It's like, no, dude. But as an American's perspective, I just think the whole thing's fucked up. Imagine right now, you're an American, okay? Or maybe you live there, bro. Give me some insight. Tell me what the fuck's going on because I know people are getting arrested for Facebook posts speaking out against it and they will arrest you. There are huge protests, and I saw one on Twitter, around 6 months ago or whatever. There was like at least 200,000 people just on the streets, for miles. There's just people. It was probably bigger. It was probably way bigger. But there's just for miles people on the streets protesting. And how is nothing getting fucking done about it? I don't know. Maybe that should be a wake up call. Like, hey, the government maybe doesn't have your best fucking interest at heart. All right. So this is a 2024 report. This is atrocious, bro. R word Crisis says, for some reason it says only, I guess because it's from BBC BBC News. I don't know what else I expect them to say. The R word crisis says only 1 in 6 women who are, oh, okay, who only 1 in 6 report the crime. So that's insane. So just assume everyone who reports the crime, it gets documented, and that comes out to whatever 190. That's 1 in 6. So I mean, by that math, that pretty much adds up to about what? Let's just say 200 times 6, 1,200. That sounds crazy. Now it's, not every day or whatever, but only 1 in 6 people who get R-worded report it. That's just fucking sad. But it's like, how can you actually have this happening? Like, genuinely, like, just people are coming to your country and R-wording your people. And it's like, bro, of course the civilians are going to speak up about it because, yeah, they're getting fucked, literally. But yeah, back to this point, I kind of trailed off from, bro. As an American, bro, and I think about the Eiffel Tower, I think of like a tourist attraction or some shit. But if I were to go there today, there's just gonna, let's just call it what it is, bro. There's gonna be a bunch of Africans sitting around the Eiffel Tower, and they're gonna be trying to sell me like little cheap fucking 3D printed Eiffel Towers for like $3 or $4. And if I start trying to take pictures of it or something, they might literally come up to me and say, "Hey, no photos, no photos," and I'll be like, "Yo, who the fuck are you, dude? Get the fuck out of here!" But yeah, dude, I just don't understand the other argument, which is like basically these people who don't believe in borders, who are like, "Yep, let's just let them all come over here." But it's like, bro, they are going over there to R-word you, to scam you, and to basically just fuck you out of like, because your tax money is paying for them to stay in that fucking hotel, which is better than your fucking apartment that you can barely afford. And it's like, people will still be like, "Oh, we don't believe in borders. Borders are racist." All this fucking stupid shit. And, obviously, I would agree with if someone were to be like, everyone should have a fair shot at life and all this shit. I would be like, yeah, dude, totally. Everyone should have a good life. But unfortunately, the world is not a perfect place. And that's just how it is, bro. Things happen. And the thing is, I just don't think people coming over taking a good life, like, dude, if you get R-worded, that is like a lifelong trauma you have to live with. That's insane. And it's like basically people will find a way to defend it. And it's just like, what? Like, how, bro? What is there to defend? These people are coming over and literally just raping and pillaging these people's like homeland, bro. Maybe not homeland, if you want to say that's a racist thing, but it's their homeland, bro. This is where they live, where they've been living forever. And it's like, do you really want to give up your freedoms so this guy can come over and scam you at the Eiffel Tower? Like, no, bro. Nobody wants to fucking do that, obviously. But yeah, dude, I don't know, bro. That's just my little fucking stupid take. I didn't really even say anything, bro. I just want to talk about the problem. And really, I'm just asking you guys to tell me like some facts that you may know, or like maybe you know more. Because for me, I know I didn't really cover this, but besides the R words, bro, there is just a lot of crime. Obviously, a lot of fucked up crime. Little girls getting stabbed, and it's like, bro, what the fuck? And then people will be like, "Oh, he stabbed her because he was insane." Like, bro, anyone who stabs somebody is insane. If you're gonna stab somebody, you're insane. Who cares if you're insane? You're insane. Obviously, you're fucked up. Everyone who does that is insane. What is this insane argument, bro? Shut the fuck up, bro. Get them out of here. They're coming over here to kill little people, and you're defending that? No, bro. And yeah, dude, honestly, my grand take on the whole thing is, yeah, if I don't know what's going to happen in the future. I don't know if Europe as a whole is going to like start cracking down on it, or if the governments are just going to keep letting it happen. I don't know. I think the people need to take back what is theirs, which is their land, because you're seeing it stolen in modern time. And, I don't know at what point I guess the pendulum swings to the other side, and you start seeing some weird shit going on, I guess. But yeah, dude, I think the people like need to hurry up and do something, because there is stuff happening, but it's like, it needs to hurry up, bro. And I don't think another election is the answer, because it's really not, bro. Obviously, you see what the government's doing. It's fucked up. It's going nowhere. The people need to take it in their hands and do it. And yeah, like I said, my grand take is, I'm not saying this is going to happen to America or anything, but overall, you're seeing the deterioration. I didn't really say that right, but fuck it, bro. You're seeing the crumble, the decay of Europe, the Western nations. You're seeing the modern day decay. And, once the UK is done or whatever, or Europe, France, all the big countries there, Germany, all the shit, once you see that decay, what's next, bro? The last Western superpower, USA? I don't know, bro. I just think, it's because obviously the governments are in touch a lot. Obviously, there's a lot of shit going on behind the scenes. They're launching all they need to grab your ID, okay? All the, basically, if you want to access the internet in the UK, you got to fork over your ID. And, they basically test it in the UK, and then they slowly start to try and do it in America, and then all the other places. And yeah, dude, I don't know, bro. I don't know how people can view, and I'm not saying every government's completely corrupt and down to the core evil, but I mean, just look at the job the government's doing, bro. Like I said, if it's not a wake up call now, when will it be a wake up call? Whenever your life is personally affected and somebody's R-wording you, like, I don't know, bro, but that's just my take. I think the whole situation is fucked up, and I think something needs to be done, bro. Obviously, but I'm not really anybody to say that because anybody can come up here and say like, oh, something needs to be done. It's fucked up, but like, I just I don't know, bro. I want to make the video because I feel like a lot of these people don't even have voices because they can get arrested for speaking out against it. It's like I feel bad for the 250 people a day who are having their life almost ruined. It could be ruined, bro, in many ways. It's fucked up. It's totally it's off the rails, bro. I really don't know what's going on. That's like I said, I'm not a guru in the whole fucking thing, but like I do feel like there's not enough people talking about it.